For my semester project, I chose the movie Zootopia, and the three communication concepts I think are clearly evident in the film are prejudice, intercultural communication, and self esteem. For my prejudice academic journal, it stated that people act differently towards blacks than they do whites. I related that to the film by the other characters treat predators differently than they treat prey based on their based on how they act and how they used to be. And for the intercultural communication, I had two sources for that. They're both academic journals. And they stated that people act the way they do based on their environment, based on the people who influence their environment, as in like a religion or their parents. And I related that to the film by Judy wasn't too fond of foxes because of her past experience with foxes, but also because her parents didn't really like foxes. And for my self-esteem source, it was also an academic journal, and it stated that people who bully others, the people who get bullied, have a low self-esteem just because they always feel like they're getting judged, and by people just putting them down all the time, they have a low self-esteem. I related that to the film by all the other animals are judging Judy, therefore Judy has a higher chance of having low self-esteem, and she's sad because of other people acting bad towards her. This self-esteem could also relate to how Nick doesn't want to try to be anything else because of his past experience, how the kids put the muzzle on him when he was going to camp or in the Boy Scouts. And that relates to he doesn't try to be anything else because people will always just look at him as that fox, so therefore he has a low self-esteem because of that. So the three communications concepts I think are clearly evident in the film are intercultural communication, prejudice, and self-esteem.